Welcome back everyone to another episode of the Portsmouth career mode in FIFA. Oh, for God's sake, not again.
What the hell's that?
No, David, leave that. Come on, look at this.
Yeah.
Now, you remember a few days ago, I did this with my brush. Cornish flag. Well, I've drawn round it. Because just imagine, look at me. Just imagine you get a sudden attack of amnesia. You're doing some sweeping up, right? And then you can't remember where you put the brush. You scan the shed and you go, it's there, look. Okay? Sometimes I'm amazed by my ingenuity. Back to the studio.
Fascinating.
But anyway, let's actually stay on topic. It is time for this episode of the Portsmouth career mode. I'll just recap what we did in the last episode. If you didn't see it, please do go back and watch it. If you haven't, we reloaned, if that's even a word, Smith Rowe for 2 years. Hopefully you can finally buy him after those 2 seasons. We also signed, well, actually most of them, bench players. Van der Berg one day will probably start ahead of Watmore Goa, but right now he's just a bench player. Shackleton and Aaron Connolly. Now the reason why we didn't sign anyone absolutely just insane is because EA didn't really like me and they gave me quite a poor budget of 20 million. So yeah, I had to kind of get a bit experimental with this. But we've got a very interesting and favourable start to the season. We've got Sheffield United at home in our first game. And the funny thing about these fixtures are, we're not going to play Newcastle, believe it or not, because I've not played Brighton at all in this career. I've not played Burnley or Sheffield United for 2 seasons. So all the teams we're going to play in this episode, I haven't played. I didn't play them once last season, which is quite mad, really. I would play Newcastle, but I just said the reason why I'm not. And we're going to simulate the second leg of the Europa League qualifying round against Austria Vienna, because, yeah, we won quite convincingly 5-0 in the first leg, so I think we can sim that. But for this episode, you know who, Brave Players in the comments, came up with quite an unusual suggestion, but I actually really like the sound of it. So, basically what he said, every time I score a goal, I take a shot of apple juice. And every time I concede, I take a shot of orange juice. I know, right? It's a bit weird, isn't it? But I don't actually have any shot glasses. I'm going to have to improvise here. Basically, I'm just going to take a swig. So I've got apple juice here and orange juice. It's a good job it isn't alcoholic because it is, well, not even 10 o'clock in the morning right now. So, yeah, I'm kind of pleased they're not actually alcoholic. But yeah, this is going to be happening throughout the episode. So yeah, another strange thing on this channel. But anyway, last episode was very talk heavy. This one is just going to be all gameplay to make up for it. And obviously it would be anyway. We're not going to make any more signings. We made 4 signings for starters. We've got hardly any money left as well. So yeah, we're just going to get on with the episode. Sheffield United at home. First game of the 4th season and 2nd season in the Premier League. Up the Pompey, let's do it. Not the nicest way to start the season. A very dull, grey afternoon, but yeah, Sheffield United, of course, doing wonders in real life, and also Portsmouth, of course. They are one of the few teams that are still going to be playing this season in League 1 and 2 in real life, because obviously League 1 and 2 have been stopped. Portsmouth have Oxford in the playoffs, so good luck to them. I'd love to see them get promoted, so yeah, good luck. Of course, full strength for our team. As for their team, of course, they still have Jesse Lingard in their team. As if, oh my god, that's hilarious. Ben Osborne's actually starting a game. Jack Robinson is as well. What the hell's going on there? John Egan, not sure about that. Centre-back. Baldock, goalkeeper, not sure. Norwood, Louise. Don't know about that striker and McBurney. So quite a few actual players in there still. Baldock. Good save from Henderson. We can't concede early on. Come on, lads. That would be a terrible start. McBurney. Good play from them. Norwood. Ollie Norwood. Good chance. Good chance, to be fair. They've actually been pretty decent. I seem to remember in the Championship when we played this lot, it was 0-0 in that game as well. And quite evenly matched. So hopefully it's not a repeat here. There's Troy. Good play. It's now Nemecha. That's a brilliant ball. Nemecha goes for goal. Good save. Best chance by a mile in this game. Be quite evenly matched though. McBurney. Oh, I was literally about to say 1-0, but that was a very poor shot. Good. Good. Gotta be Troy Parrott! And Troy Parrott opens the scoring in the Premier League in Season 4. You just knew it had to be him. It took a bit of time to get going, but we've got going alright. Been a very evenly matched game, to be fair. I mean, Sheffield United have actually had a few good chances themselves. We've been decent, not unbelievable. But in the end, our extra quality is starting to show. Troy Parrott puts us ahead yet again. Balled up though, they could easily equalise here, and they could even do, and they do. I've just realised I've completely forgot about the apple juice thing. Okay, then we're just going to do it back to back. Okay, apple juice for the goal. I'm sorry, I'm just not even used to having to drink something when I score a goal, but okay. Apple juice first. Okay. That wasn't a shot, but I'm just going to take a swig each time. We conceded, so we're going to do orange now. What the bloody hell are we doing there? But yeah, not great. We immediately all but let them go and score, and I just get the ball away there, so that's great. Good play. Emil swings it in. It's got to be Parrott. It nearly was. Brilliant chance there. Half time, 1-1. Sheffield United are doing what they do in real life. They're being very stubborn. A lot of chances, and they're taking their chances when they come. But yeah, half time, 1-1 with Sheffield United. Ronan, go on. Oh, keep going. Keep going, Curtis. Curtis, good save. Lingard. We can't let Lingard score, for God's sake. Burnley, though. It's not the greatest start, is it? I mean, we get on paper quite a, nice start to the season, and we're now losing. Great. Baldock. No. Bugger the bloody bugger off. That made no sense. We're losing 3-1 to Sheffield United, and there's another shot of orange juice. I don't know what's happening here. Even in the Championship, with a weaker team, we managed to beat them 3-1 in their own backyard. Yes, that's it. We were 3-0 up against Sheffield United after like half an hour in the second game against them in the Championship. I remember. And we had a much weaker team than this. Power. Gotta be a goal. Power. I mean, that kind of sums us up, really, doesn't it? It really does. Should have put that away, Troy. Cool. You know what I did in that game? I got complacent. I thought, yeah, we should be winning this. We'd have to turn up. Like so many sides do in real life. Training, 2 A's, which is good, but the rest are quite terrible. So the second leg of the Europa League against Austria Vienna, 2-0 win, and that is a 7-0 aggregate win. Shackleton and Connolly came on. I didn't even bring them on against Sheffield United. That's my fault, but Smith though with 2. We are through, hopefully, to the main round of the Europa League. So I don't know whether there's another round or not. Right, so as it turns out, we've got another qualifying round, which is really quite annoying because it's thrown out my sequence, and we also have Borough in the League Cup. So I'll still play Burnley live away from home because we need to play that. We need to win that one. And then we have to play at least one leg of that Bohemian game. And hopefully, with it being an Irish team, it should be relatively straightforward. I don't know what to do here. I want to still play Brighton away. I feel I have to. And I want to play Borough. I don't know whether I'll play Newcastle off camera. I might just simulate that one and then just play these two. It has been a while since we've come to Turf Moor. If you watched this series back in the Championship, they were the team to beat. They won the league, and I believe they were unbeaten. They were invincible. We drew them in the first game, and we beat them. In fact, no, we lost at home 1-0. But we did beat them in the FA Cup that season as well. So we played them 3 times that season. Since then, we've not played them once, which is quite incredible. We may have lost the last game, but I'm going to keep it full strength and that same team. Their side, okay, Morelos was there last time. Not sure about that other striker. McNeil's still there. That's midfielder scored against us. I seem to remember his name. Adam Reach is there still. Wow. What the bloody hell has happened to Burnley? Come on, Lemaitre. Yes. Brilliant. Get in there. Fantastic start. Troy Power strikes early on. Here comes Apple Juice. Great goal. Good build-up. Lemaitre getting an assist, of course. And a good finish from Troy Power. His second goal of the season already. Let's hopefully hope that his team goes on to win this time. McNeil. Can't be asked. Adley. Come on. Adley. Goes for goal. Good save, Nick Pope. Hopper. Troy. Power. Oh my God. Come on, lads. Free kick them. Never goes in. I did score one, of course, before. I have scored free kicks before. But, okay. I completely and utterly messed that one up. It could still go in, of course not. On target, though. I'll take that. On target. Morelos. I don't have a clue who that bloke is. Morelos. That is literally their second shot. That's their second shot. What orange juice? I'm getting a bit concerned. I didn't want this glass to become too empty, you know? Are we actually going to start the season with back-to-back L's against Burnley and Sheffield United? I know, real hard teams like Man United and Spurs, isn't it? Half time. 2-1 Burnley. 2 goals from Morelos. He's not been sent off once. I don't really know what to say, to be honest. Curtis. Lovely stuff! Oh my god, that should have been a goal. Come on. Reach. Good play from Burnley. Good ball into the box. Cleared away. Not very well, though. They go for goal. Straight at Henderson. Break. Nemecha. Run. Run, Nemecha. Come on, you're better than him. Nemecha. Goal! Come on! Felix Nemecha. 2-2. And now I can finally take a swig of apple juice. Come on. Thank God for that. Felix Nemecha get his first goal of the season. It's going to be a very big season for him to prove to me whether he's good enough to stay in the first team, you know, obviously beyond next season. But we'll see. He does equalise there, though. But we've got to win. We've got to win at least one of these 2 live games in the Premier League, at least. Good chance. No. You know what? I'm actually kind of happy that the game's given me a challenge runs, but still, come on, boys. Back-to-back L's against Burnley and Sheffield United. No offence to them teams, but come on. Out of all the teams we could face. Seriously, man. Harper going off for Shackleton. I've not even given a number yet. Watmore and Buddy Parrott are going off. 2 key players, of course. But I'm giving a debut, proper debut, to Connolly. And also Van der Berg making his debut. Connolly has played, I've just realised. But Van der Berg on the ball there. Shackleton on the ball for the first time there, you saw. Connolly. Imagine if this was to be the first way to get his first goal to rescue a point. Not quite. Lovely stuff. It's Shackleton. Imagine if this was to be... Oh, okay. Appa. Back. Come on, boys. We need at least a point out of this game. Connolly. Come on. Oh, my God. He winding me up. Shackleton. Nemecha. Oh, good save. Good save. Smith Rowe. Connolly. What a way. Aaron Connolly to the rescue. You'll never believe it. I lost footage for like the millionth time on this channel, but let's carry on. Sincerely hope that that goal was on camera. If it wasn't, I'd be quite annoyed. But Aaron Connolly puts us 3-3. Not puts us. Levels it at 3-3. What a way for him to get his first goal. Draw isn't unbelievable, but I'll take it given how the game went. 3-3 with Burnley. I don't think we'll forget that one. We've not had many games like that at all in this entire series where I've drawn 3-all. So that was a thrilling game. Only 1 point from 6 in the first 2, though, is really quite disappointing. But there's still a long way to go. But anyway, that is it for Premier League action, or at least live Premier League action. I'm going to play 2 games off camera after this one against Brighton and Middlesbrough in the League Cup. I'm going to simulate Newcastle. Bohemians in what must be the final round of qualifying for the Europa League. We'll simulate the second leg. But let's get this done. Come on. Oh my God. This is by far and away the smallest ground I've ever come to. Wow. Still got to be full strength. I don't care that we're playing a weaker side. We've got to go out and win this. No surprise, I know none of their players. That's their team though. Bohemian FC then in the Europa League second round qualifying. Hopefully it is the final round. I don't see how there can be another after this, to be honest. But let's go and get a big dub. We need to get a win here, lads. Come on. Very good interception. It's still a chance. It's Harper. Offside. Offside, no? Yeah. Oh, Nemecha. Won that back well. Felix. Nemecha, good save. Best chance of the game so far. Been quite a dead game, to be honest. Corner though. Curtis swings it in. What more? Goes for goal and finds it. Watmore's not got many, but he has been a rock at the back for basically this entire career mode. One of the OG players gets in on the action. And now I can start emptying the apple juice, not the orange. Good ball into the box and a really well-timed header. And can I just say, I've scored a header on FIFA 20. It is possible. It is possible. Smith Rowe, Emil. Good chance, just wide. Go on, it's got to be. It's offside though, isn't it, for Smith Rowe? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. What did I say that? It's goal, and it is Emil Smith Rowe, and it's another swig of apple juice. Let's do it. How about I actually get this up? Emil Smith Rowe, his first goal back as a Pompey player. Still on loan though, but eventually will become a permanent player. After 3 years on loan, you've got to sign him after that, surely. Brilliant. It's got to be Parrott. I had to cut there because I had to check to make sure I wasn't going to lose the footage. But it is Parrott, 3-0. Time for apple juice again. I can't believe how low we're getting. I should have got a bigger glass. Smith Rowe, got to be a goal this. Very, very promising. Smith Rowe can square it. It's simple as that. 4-0. Even I'm a bit surprised it's happened this quickly. But then again, I mean, we are Premier League side and they're in the Irish League. But 4-0 we lead. And again, another shot of apple juice. I'm actually going to run out, for God's sake. You know what? I don't even really care if you think this is unrealistic or not. Because, like, the Irish League is really, really quite a weak and poor league. So it's not even a surprise that a Premier League team has beaten them 4-0 at half time. Troy Parrott with 2. Nemetcha, I think it was. No. Yeah. It was it? Yeah, what more? What more on Smith Rowe the other? 4-0. Emil. It's got to be 5. Bloody hell. Hat-trick hero. That's his first hat-trick in this series for Troy Parrott. That is also 5 goals in this game. No, in this episode. That is mental for Troy Parrott. What a start to the season he's had. And again, we are cruising in the Europa League qualifiers. Adley, it could even be 6, you know. We've not scored 6 for a long, long time in this series. Adley, it could still be, and it's 6-0. It is 6-0. Are you winding me up? Biggest win in this series was 7-0 away at Coventry, who coincidentally have just won the League One title, which makes no sense, given that we've just beaten 7-0 in League One. Are we on to beat that? Are we on to beat that? No match. It's Adley. I'm doing it. I want to go. Oh, it's offside. I've just realised as well, you know, it could actually be 8-0 because we've had 2 goals offside. And I want to give chances to some of the OG players. So Close and also Seddon are getting chances as well. And I wanted to bring on the likes of Van der Berg and Connolly again. But I want to give Shackleton another chance because I didn't really get a proper look in with him. Adley. Yassine. It's 7. What a bloody finish as well. That was the best one, I think. That was a really good goal. And Yassine Adley's got 2. And it's 7. For only the second time in this series, we've got 7 goals. I've just realised as well, I've actually forgot to do this. I think I've missed out the last 2 goals, haven't I? Okay. There we go. Good. It's 8-0, and that is a new record. The biggest win in this career mode so far. 4 seasons, or, well, not really 4 seasons, is it? We're literally at 1 episode in to the 4th season, but still. Could it be 9? Could it be 9? Could it be 9? It's bloody 9! Are you winding me up? 9-0. Yassine Adley's got a hat. This is mental. This is absolutely mental. Yassine Adley and bloody Parrott have got hat-tricks in the same game. This is the first time that Adley has got a hat-trick, man, in this series. He's got 2 before, but this is the first hat-trick for him. You've just lost 9-0 at home. 9-0. Southampton v Leicester all over again. There's the realism. I had to find a way, didn't I? 9-0. 9-0. I know, yes, we're playing an Irish side, but still, even that is quite incredible. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to simulate this one against Newcastle, then the second leg against Bohemian, and then I'll play Brighton and Borough off camera in highlight form. 2-1 defeat. So that's quality. Probably should have played that one and not Brighton, I'll be completely honest. So the second leg against Bohemian, I highly doubt a 10-0 defeat is coming here, but okay.
4-0. Wow, 13.
And yes, we do have the Europa League knockouts next episode. Slavia Prague, Frankfurt, big game, and... Okay. Right. We played Lucerne in the Europa League. In fact, they were the first team I played in Europe with Forest of any kind. So let's get into these highlights then. Brighton and Borough. It's probably already going to be the longest episode yet of this series, given the fact we were 9-0 and also a 3-3 draw, plus these highlight games. And thankfully, both these games were really quite dead. As you can see here, I nearly get the ball away. Good chance for them there. Another chance for Adley. It was not a fun game to play. It kind of was suited to be a highlight game, to be honest. And then here, it was Ronan Curtis, out of all the people, got a fantastic goal. And we did get a late win away at Brighton. Finally, our first win of the season. Now on to Borough, of course, in the Carabao Cup. And it really wasn't a good game again. We did make a lot of changes, which did kind of backfire on us, because if we played a full-strength team, maybe we would have won this with ease. But Borough did actually play quite well, and I seem to remember back in the Championship we drew 1-1 when we were doing quite well again, so fair play to them. Lots of chances that we just were not taking. Another good chance here for Borough, and then eventually John Marquis getting a chance through on goal into the match. One of the few players who stayed in the main team, got a great goal, and we did get just the 1-0 win, but it is more than enough to go through to the next round of the League Cup. But the next episode, I might have to play, I don't know, I might actually simulate those two, not do any highlights in this one. Play Spurs at home. We've got to play Slavia Prague. It's the first game of the Europa League campaign. West Brom, I think you know, it's going to be a sim game. Bournemouth, apparently it's not really a rivalry. You don't really care about it, so I'm not going to be too inclined to play it every single time. I'll play the away game, I think, though. And you know what? I think we'll play 2 Europa League games in the next episode. Play Frankfurt and Slavia Prague, as well as Spurs. But there we go. That is it for yet another episode of the Portsmouth Career Mode in FIFA 20. The first one of Season 4, properly. Very eventful, as I would have just said, of course. But yeah, until next time, please do like and subscribe to Rads. Lots more coming in the very near future. Championship prediction as well. I did Premier League recently, so please do go and check that out. Next episode is Sunday. And yeah, lads, like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you very soon.